Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Shiro had been able to counteract the spiritual devourer of Sakurai, being able to take out the souls of Goku and Vegeta. Nevertheless, the soul of Vegeta had been the most affected when being corrupted by negative energy. Nevertheless, Vegeta and Goku in that moment would fall out of combat. In that moment, furious Sakurai would raise a great part of all his destructive power, making collapse the dimension where all they were. I do not care who you are, and this place will be your cursed tomb. You are very wrong, simple worm. I am the demon Shiro, the legendary being of the Crimson Eyes. Stop talking nonsense. The name of that demon was heard thousands of years ago from the last time, so I don't believe anything of what you say. Now, I will keep his powers. Sakurai at that moment would pounce against Shiro, but to his surprise, Shiro dodged each of his blows, making that Sakurai was very hurt by the power of the blows of Shiro. That's right, Sakurai was a being which surpassed the power of a king of everything, and possessed a resistance that not any being was able to hurt him. But this was not a problem for Shiro, since the power of his fists was thousands of times greater than the resistance of a king of everything, ordinary and common. I hope you're ready to die. You have an incredible power, but if I go to the other world, I won't go alone. I will take each one of you damned ones. Sakurai in that moment would increase a great part of his power, but his body had lost a little speed. In that moment, Shiro, at the speed of lightning, would be able to grant him thousands of blows, making Sakurai split a great quantity of blood. That's right, meanwhile outside the dimension, Nemesis was very worried about knowing anything about Goku, Vegeta, and his brother. However, at that moment, a portal would open in the realm of the whole, from which Shiro would come out carrying both warriors. Boys, are you alright? I thought something bad had happened to you. Something bad did happen to us, but that pathetic god was too weak to face me, the Supreme Demon. At that moment, everyone would place Vegeta and Goku in a recovery machine. However, Vegeta's machine possessed a special essence, since his mind and heart had been affected by the being inside a being with 100% negative energy. How long will they stay in that state? I don't like to see them like this. Don't worry, sis. They'll be fine. In a few hours, they'll recover completely. For Son Goku, I'm 100% sure that he'll wake up today. For Vegeta, it might take him 2 more days. I trust you, brother. I hope nothing bad will happen to him. Shiro at that moment would form a portal leading to his dimension, to devise the perfect plan to finish once and for all the most powerful negative god. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of Everything, 8 hours already passed since both Saiyans had entered the recovery capsules, and at that moment, Goku would be the first to wake up, destroying the capsule. I'm already healed, so Zeno-Sama was able to defeat that guy. Goku, I thought something happened to you. Tell me, what happened to you? Goku would tell him everything that had happened until Shiro was able to duplicate his technique and they were unconscious. Goku at that moment would approach Vegeta's capsule, staring at it. Prince Vegeta, I trust you. The most powerful Saiyan can't die in such a pathetic situation like this. Goku, I don't want something like this to happen again. I know you're much more powerful than me now, but let's train. Sure, Nemesis. If that's what you want, we'll do it. However, when Goku was part of Sakurai's body, he had received some of his essence and power, but having a much more healthy mentality than Vegeta's, and his heart being clean of evil, he would only be able to control all that power because when Goku and Nemesis were going to face each other, Goku would begin to release a power far beyond his limits, and the whole Kingdom of Everything would shudder because of such bestial power. Goku's body was releasing an extremely abominable power. Even all the universes were trembling for such majestic power. However, at that precise moment, Vegeta's recovery capsule would explode, beginning to release a gigantic purple aura and destroying everything in its path. Nemesis at that moment would try to approach Goku. However, the power it released would not allow it. At the moment it would approach Vegeta, Shiro would strongly grab it.
Are you an idiot? The destructive energy of this releasing is incredible. They are capable of destroying you without any difficulty. Their power is incredible. I hope they master all that power to put an end to all of this today.
After all the disaster that both of them had caused all over the 12 universes, they were able to control their auras.
I'll not allow this power to control me. I'm the protector of all the universes. I'll not fail Zeno-Sama. I'll not stay behind the inside of Kakarot. I'm also capable of dominating all this power and make it form for me.
At that moment, all the 12 universes would return to normality, and likewise the castle. At that moment, we can observe Goku and Vegeta, which had returned to their initial doctrines. But this time, the power released was extremely incredible. That's right, Goku and Vegeta had taken the power of their doctrines to a level beyond a king, and they were able to dominate it to such an extent that they only needed their initial state to be able to store much more power.
Goku, Vegeta, do you control all your power? Of course. And the power of that damn Sakurai is totally ours. Do you feel ready to put an end to evil? And to put an end to the most powerful demon god who is the father of Nemesis and me?
I'll do whatever it takes to protect Nemesis and all the 12 universes. At that moment, all the gods and angels would come to the realm of the whole because they had felt such bestial power. At that moment, Nemesis would step forward. Gods, angels, and all divine beings of high or low power, Goku and Vegeta need our powers to put an end to the evil one, once and for all.
We're ready for any order, Nemesis-sama. Thank you for your support, gods. Today will be the day that good will triumph, and if not, will be remembered as legends.
Let us take to victory, kings of all. Angelic technique, keychains, divine connection. At that moment, thousands of threads in the form of rays were connected by each one of the gods, angels, and even the queen of everything herself, Nemesis. I do not have the necessary power to accompany you, but I will give you every drop of my power. At that moment, all the bestial power would enter the bodies of Goku and Vegeta, which seemed to explode with so much power. Master, we don't know how long this power will last, so let's go immediately.
Three-dimensional change, demonic connection.
At that moment, all the warriors would arrive to a place which seemed like the same Crimson Purgatory, since no being would be able to live in that place. From one moment to another, a voice would resound throughout the place, being able to observe a tall being with the appearance of a man. Is he the most powerful demon king? He looks like a simple human being. At that moment, Goku would be sent to fly hundreds of thousands of kilometers all over that place. That's right, the supreme demon god named Akura had an amazing power, so much so that none of the three warriors were able to observe the blow that Akura had given to Goku.
But how the hell was he able to do that? This is something amazing. His power, I can't believe it. This is the true power of a supreme level demon, so prepare yourself. After millions of years, I see you again, my son. And it seems that you want to continue with this miserable revenge. Miserable? Damn you! You absorbed the essence of my mother and my other siblings to possess the power you have now. It will never be my intention to kill them, but it was collateral damage, since the most important thing in this multiverse is power.
Shiro and Vegeta at that moment would throw themselves against Akura, beginning to exchange blows at a great speed, while Goku would begin to charge a sneak attack with his maximum power. That's right, the key that Goku was concentrating was even capable of making all the dimensions rumble, even reaching the realm of everything, leaving all the divine beings astonished. That's Goku's key! His power has grown in an amazing way! I can't believe it! At that moment, Goku would launch a powerful attack, which destroyed everything around him. At that moment, Shiro and Vegeta would quickly move aside. However, Akura, with a great blow, would send the attack to the sky, leaving all the others surprised.
They have great power, but it's not enough to finish me off. We want to see it, damn it!
At that moment, Vegeta would communicate telepathically with Shiro.
Shiro, distract him for 2 minutes. I think we could do something that'll give us victory. Okay, I could stall him for 2 minutes, but hopefully it's his trump card, because if we die here, this bastard will end up with everything we love.
At that moment, Vegeta would go quickly to Goku, and both would return to their base state. So right at the precise moment, Goku and Vegeta would begin to perform the steps of fusion. And at that instant, an extremely abysmal power was felt by every universe, multiverse, every galaxy. That's right, the power of Gogeta Mega Instinct was so much that it would make Akura's body shudder.
Who the hell are you? I'm not Goku or Vegeta. I'm the one in charge of finishing you off.
Gogeta at that moment at lightning speed would be able to connect a strong blow, which would make him fall to the ground. Gogeta, without allowing Akura to react, would begin to give him a shrapnel of blows, leaving Akura with nothing to do. That's right, Gogeta had hit Akura like a real punching bag. However, when Gogeta would charge a powerful dragon attack, to everyone's impression, Akura would stop it with only one of his hands.
Your power with that strange technique of joining bodies was raised 1,000 times more. But with me, you'll need more than that. Demon Demonic Dragon Destroyer.
At that moment, a great dragon would descend from the sky, which Gogeta would dodge. However, it would not be fast enough to be able to dodge the attack completely, resulting extremely wounded. At the moment of the fusion would end, its bearers were extremely wounded.
Damn it! The fusion of the two was not able to finish off my father. His power has increased too much since the last time. You've never seen my true power, so don't wonder why they can't defeat me. Did we really ever have a chance against my father?
Akura at that moment would start to move at a speed 100 times faster than before, starting to hit each one of the warriors as they were already very wounded and were not able to do anything to defend themselves.
Flame of the underworld.
At that moment, hundreds of flames came from the ground, causing wounds to the warriors, which would fall to the ground badly wounded. At that moment, Goku would communicate telepathically with Nemesis.
Nemesis! The Supreme Dragon King turned out to be more powerful than all of us. Ask the gods to gather the Dragon Balls of the planet Earth of Universe 7, and also the Super Dragon Balls.
As you say, Goku. At that moment, Nemesis would give the order to search for all the Dragon Balls. The God Destroyer Beerus along with Whis were the first to find the 7 Dragon Balls on planet Earth, invoking Shenron successfully.
Oh great Beerus-sama, tell me, what is your wish?
At that moment, Nemesis would communicate again with Goku asking for wishes.
We wish that you return all the energies of the warriors named Goku, Vegeta, and Shiro. That wish is beyond my power. How can you fulfill your wish?
At that moment, without warning, Whis would launch a great part of his angelic power towards the Dragon Balls, making Shenron have much more power. At that moment, the eyes of Shenron would shine, fulfilling the first wish of Beerus successfully. The 3 warriors would recover their powers, and both Saiyans would obtain a great Zenkai. Goku at that moment would rise to the top of the planet, beginning to gather the energy of all life forms of all multiverses. At that moment, a great sphere of energy began to be created at the top of the atmosphere. And while that happened, Vegeta and Shiro were distracting him with all their power.
Damn, that power that guy has in his hands is abysmal. If he manages to create the technique completely, I won't survive.
After 10 minutes in which Vegeta and Shiro had been able to stop Akura, Goku's ultimate technique, the powerful Genkidama, was ready.
This is for all the beings you've annihilated! Die, damn it!
Goku at that moment would throw his great attack, however Vegeta and Shiro would rush in to hold them tightly.
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you thinking of dying with me? Shut up, insect. It'll be an honorable death. To finish with the most powerful Demon King, I'll be remembered for all existence.
At that moment, Goku would also fall to the Genkidama, but he would manage to inform Nemesis of his last wish. A great explosion would be able to be seen throughout the multiverse, even destroying everything around him. After a few days in which the Super Dragon Balls were gathered, all the gods together with Nemesis would invoke the Super Dragon God. Great Dragon God Zama, I ask you to bring Goku, Vegeta, my brother Shiro, the king of everything Zeno-Sama, back to life. At that moment, the eyes of Zama would light up and a great roar would be formed through the universe, and the aforementioned would appear.
Zen friend, you at last have returned to us.
Goku and Vegeta, I've always trusted you. You're definitely the most powerful Saiyan of all the existing multiverses.
This is how Goku and Vegeta would take the position of supreme megaversal gods, being in charge of maintaining order in all the multiverses. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.